Okay, in round 2, we got the choice. We'll play first. And this hand looks good. Student, Defiant Strike, no red source yet, but we'll figure that out. Opponent mulligans. So I think we start her off with the student. Well, there's our red mana. So we'll go student. This way, if he's got a blocker, we can Defiant Strike or do Soul Summons next turn. Alright. I'm willing to trade a Defiant Strike, I think, for a Arishan Cleric. And then we'll play a Cliffs and pass. So next turn, potential for War Shrieker plus Misfire Weaver morph. Or, yeah, it is right. See if he blocks again. This would certainly be interesting. I'm not going to trade a Jeskai Charm for it, but... Alright, this time he takes it, so we'll go War Shrieker into Weaver. And pass. Alright. Harsh Sustenance is the card that he reveals. Good card to have information about. So we'll see if he plays it on our morph, but he can't yet. Mardu, Rune Mark. Alright, well, I've got the Jeskai Charm for that, so I think I'll just take care of that problem. He's just swinging. Alright. I can tolerate that. I can actually Soul Summons plus Jeskai Charm next turn. Ooh, Crater's Claws does it too. Well, let me think about this now. Let's do Soul Summons. Get the prowess, see what we manifest. He's also missing his land drop. I think we almost have to put this on top of his library. Like, granted, he can reveal it and gain the life again, but otherwise I can swing for, what is it? 4, 7, 11. But let's just take his draw step away. He's missing lands. He clearly needs them. I mean, yes, he's going to be able to gain some more life, but we're canceling that out with our morph, so he's being pretty dramatically set far back with this. So I think it is, in fact, worth it. Guess we swing team. I certainly don't mind that trade. So I can Defiant Strike plus Crater's Claws for 5. That would pump this as well, so it would deal 2, 6, 8 plus 5, 13. He's going to gain the 2. But we also get to draw a card potentially here. Well, let's draw our card. I don't see why not. Yes. Another land. So I can go land and I can hit him for 6. That's not bad. That is not bad. But I think I'm going to hold it. I kind of want to leave up my Misfire Weaver. I mean, granted, I don't get Ferocious right now, but having Crater's Claws around seems like I'm going to want it. Alright. So I could have unmorphed, but I think having Hexproof here against a deck that's got infinite access to removal is probably wiser. Alright. So that got the concession, so we didn't have to show him the Crater's Claws either, which is nice. So opponent had mana issues. He's a Mardu deck, which is good. He's got good removal, just based on what we saw. Didn't see any enchantments. Barrage of Boulders does deal with a Watcher of the Roost, but not sure we need it just yet. Although it's probably best against Mardu, Ponyback Brigade, and it's a speculative sideboard, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm really not. Maybe we do Barrage over Defiant Strike. I mean, he is Mardu. We certainly pass some Ponyback Brigades. Let's speculate that Barrage will be good, because I mean, at worst, it's good with Vault Breaker, Scale Guard, Mystics, Bloodfire Expert, anything equipped with Hero's Blade. That's probably enough, but I suppose we shall find out. Yeah, everything else seems okay. Yes, Sand's fine. No red mana, but we have a lot of prowess guys, so some very good potential draws. Well, now we have our red mana, so very good. We are fixed. Now we're just on the hunt for some good spells. Coming out of the gate strong with his own student, but I think student's going to be better in our deck, I presume. Doesn't have to be, but I think for the most part, that's what you're going to find. Dragonscale General, of course, a great draw. We're going to be able to get 2 students out there and ideally... Ooh, alright, he's going beatdown. So he's getting in for 4. It's pretty good. 4 cards left in our opponent's hand. Don't have a lot of bounce effects, do we? Horde Chief. Well, I would say Horde Chief's a pretty good draw. So let's go ahead and get in with student here. Drop the Horde Chief. And next turn we can ideally get that general down post-combat and get a nice huge bolster. Alright. Still swinging for the fences, understandably. See what creature he's got. Morph. Alright. So I think we'll just swing with our 2 dudes. And then we'll drop a Dragon Scale General. I mean, I could swing with the Warrior too, but it's a little bit bold. So I think I'll play it safe and we'll just do the General. Getting a double bolster is certainly good enough. Yeah, actually, getting the bolster here is great. Our Warrior turns into a 4/4 blocker, or 3/3 blocker, rather. And if that's a pony back, which I kind of suspect it is, that barrage is going to be huge. Oh, it's a Watcher of the Roost? Well, barrage is still good. Bitter Revelation. All right. So we take 6 here, but potentially crack back for some pretty good damage. Almost don't want to play the Barrage of Boulders just yet. Discarding pony back. Well, that's okay. I kind of want the Barrage to be unblockable when we need it. Oh, I see. So he's just doing the Watcher of the Roost. Interesting. I feel as though we swing with the 3 creatures, and then I follow up with Expert plus Student, setting up for a barrage next turn. We're still going to be able to bolster pretty good. He kills our 3/3, takes 3. We bolster 2 on anything we want, which is probably the Horde Chief. Lose a Warrior, deal 3 damage, take him to 14, get 2 dudes. So we lose a guy, but we also is it going to be lethal? That's the major question. Is it going to be lethal the next turn? So we deal 3, he goes to 14. Presumably kills our Warrior. Doesn't have to, though. I think he will. So he kills our Warrior, takes 3 damage. We follow up with Expert Student. Next turn we do Barrage. With the double bolster pump, we're looking at 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5, 6 from Barrage, 7, 8, 12, 14. I think it's Xaxes. So let me do one more count. We get in for 3, 14. End of turn, bolster. Either one. Next turn, after our post combat, Expert Student. So we have 5 creatures that can attack next turn. We play Barrage. We get Ferocious. We get in for 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Yeah, it's Xaxes lethal. Alright, so we swing with everything but Dragon Scale General here. Alright, I'm fine with this block too. This block most definitely still works. Alright, deal our damage. We play Student and Expert, and I guess the Expert's the one that gets buffed, but I don't think that matters. Really should theoretically not matter. So I guess removal does some pretty nasty things against us, but certainly not the end-all be-all. I guess the major issue is we don't have other ways to get our... Well, that one certainly works. All right, let's just get in there then. Could have like Kill Shot or Sandblast, whatever. Whatever. It's not a big deal either way. All right. So, can't protect our general, but I don't think that matters. Alright. Did in fact have... Well, I don't know if he should have done it. I guess that does actually work to gain the life. So he's only taking 13 now. And he's left with his guy. Well, it worked out pretty well for him, actually, but we do still have barrage of bowlers. I think the unfortunate thing is we lost our ability to barrage for lethal, which is definitely an issue. Rough Rider, which is a problem. No. Alright. Ooh. Can't bathe plus barrage, but he's got one. I think we just go for lethal here, so. Oh, wait. I can't, can I? Well, I still can mostly go in for lethal. I think we just bathe the Rough Rider. Get our, yeah. Actually, this is lethal, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Well, that worked out pretty well for us as well. Even with the double removal, our attack was still that good with Warflare, so that's pretty sweet. Deck's working well for us. We'll see you in round 3.